All right.
All right, ready to start?
I don't know what that was, but sure. I don't know. Is that
We're cutting all that out.
get closer to the mic, Cass?
We're cutting all that out.
Are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Let's turn you up a bit. How's that?
Good.
You okay?
Dude, I'm sick.
Oh, that's right.
You idiot.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Ladies
Stupid.
and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 26. 26. Woo! 26. Jeepers.
Did you just say jeepers?
Jeepers. Well, Cass, let me tell you. We got a real heater of an episode today. We got a real classic. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are talking about... Tell them, Cass.
Streaming services.
Woo! Streaming services. Why is it so loud?
I don't know. And it doesn't need to be loud.
I've turned myself all the way down. There we go. All right. I'm at negative 13 decibels.
Watch it still be even
Which
louder.
is basically silent. I'm clipping. Okay, this is a... Hold on. Maybe it's the compression. Turn down the compression a bit. Better? Oh, no. Still bad. What the heck?
You sound normal, right?
I'm clipping, though. Like, clearly. All right, whatever. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with that in post. You know, people say we'll deal with it in post.
Are you good? Can we move
I'm
on?
so good right now.
Okay. Today we're talking about streaming services, pros and cons.
Oh, snap.
We're gonna compare them. Jeez.
All that build-up, guys. All that for what?
It was disappointing.
I'm sorry.
I'd be disappointed.
Yeah, I'd be pretty disappointed too. But yes, we are talking about streaming services. And not only that, but we're talking about...
Streaming services.
Right, but also...
I don't know what you're trying to get
I
me
just
to
want to
say.
see if you would say anything. We're just talking about streaming services. But we have some questions written down. Cass, in regards to streaming services,
Mhm.
ooh, what's your favorite?
It's a toss up between Disney Plus and Netflix.
Oh,
Probably
Really?
Disney Plus.
really?
Yes.
Interesting. Why?
Why are you surprised?
I'm surprised because I feel like you're a Netflix person all the way.
I like both.
Oh, all right. Well,
But- Disney Plus.
I guess that's fair. Any particular reason?
Just like, I like Disney.
Well,
Lit-
yeah.
Literally all Disney. So
I guess that's fair.
Baby Yoda, Mandalorian. Come on, that's like
Which apparently the last the
I'm not cut up.
but the current episode was released and it's not Friday.
Oh no, it's not released. It'll be
Yeah,
released.
Connor watched it yesterday. He was like, "Yo."
Episode 7.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm checking it out. For those of you that don't have Disney Plus, you are missing out.
Don't shame them for not.
Oh,
having
I'm
Disney
shaming them.
Plus.
If you don't have Disney Plus, you are doing something wrong. Okay, hold on. I gotta disconnect this thing because just okay, all right. Can we disconnect? Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Why is Chapter 7 out? Oh, is it because the Star Wars movie comes out?
Oh, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Would
That's
that be
probably it.
conflicting? Might be that. But yeah, it's I haven't even seen Chapter 6 yet. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not caught up either.
Yeah, but hey, it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Scroll natural. Thank you. Okay, let's.
How about you? What's your favorite streaming service?
I would probably say either Disney Plus. I don't have like Netflix or Hulu. I've never really been a TV guy, but I'm a huge movie guy, which is why Disney Plus might be a big thing for me.
Well, Disney Plus has a bunch of TV shows too.
They do, but they have mostly movies.
Yeah.
Like a large majority of them are movies. Either that or shock horror, Apple TV Plus.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna say that. And hot take, I don't like Apple TV Plus.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like any of the shows on it.
Wow.
I tried.
I tried. Well, at least you tried.
Mm.
Any reason?
No, I just wasn't interested. Maybe I'll try again. But
Maybe I'll try again.
maybe. Yeah, none of the shows really
Just to give you some
caught my
perspective,
attention.
the morning show with Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston were nominated for not one, not two, but 3 Golden Globes. Hello.
That's impressive.
It's pretty dang impressive,
Mm-hmm.
dare I say. I'm not sure what the status of that is. I don't know if they got him or not. Actually, they did get him. Oh, wait, no, they were just nominated. It says Golden Globe nominated. But it's a good show. Not a huge fan of C with Jason Momoa.
Oh yeah. See, I don't even want to try to watch that because that just
C,
seems.
I don't even want to.
Yeah, I don't want to try and watch that because I don't know. It's just like the same old dystopian cookie
It's not
cutter
good.
story.
It's not good. But For All of Mankind is good.
What's that about?
It's like the hypothetical, oh, the Russians made it to the moon first.
Oh, okay.
And
I
then
kind
it
of want
watches
to check that
this
out.
huge space race.
That's cool.
Like, oh, first, then they're like, oh, let's get the woman to the moon, but the Russians beat them. And then they're like, oh, let's.
Spoiler.
Oh, sorry. In case you couldn't tell by the
Jeez.
trailers. But yeah, check it out. $4.99 a month. Or if you buy an iPhone, one of the new ones, you get actually, I think it's all of them. I think if you buy any iPhone, as of right now, you can get a full year of it for free, which is what we have. It's like Apple's chance to actually get back into the game. They're always late to everything. They were late to Apple Music, but now Apple Music is like one of the biggest music streaming services of all time. Actually, let me get the numbers on that because I know they were it was super hard for Apple Music to get like a good launch. And then they kind of caught up. Like they're on Spotify's tail. But I can't even spell. Apple Music, this is April 5th, so it's kind of late. Okay, so actually, Apple has 28 million paid subscribers while Spotify has 26 million.
Wow.
Granted, paid.
Oh
So
yeah.
Spotify is free, so I'm sure Spotify has more users. But that's impressive considering Apple Music was not a thing when Spotify came out at all. Oh, and as of July 1st, Apple Music tops 60 million subscribers. Wait. I'm confused. Oh, that might have been just America because Spotify has over 100 million premium subscribers around the world.
So it's safe to say that Spotify is bigger.
Apple is at 60 million.
Yeah, Spotify is bigger.
Okay. So Spotify is growing faster, apparently. Interesting. That's interesting. Because Apple is trying to, it seems like, limit iOS to Apple Music when it comes to integration. A classic example is the HomePod for the 5 of you out there who have the Apple HomePod. You can only play Apple Music from the HomePod.
That's
At least that's what it was on release. You can still use it as a speaker, but if you say, "Hey Siri, play a song," if you say, "Hey Siri, play a song on," play a song by Elton John,
Mm-hmm.
it'll play it from Apple Music. You can't have it play from Spotify. So if you're subscribed to Spotify, you can't say, "Hey Siri, play blah" on Spotify. It won't do it. I'm sure that's changing. I know they were trying to integrate it this fall to have Spotify be a thing on the HomePod, but there's other instances of that. Like Spotify obviously plays in the background like any app can, but whoa, snap. Hold up. Did I just see 1.4 billion?
For Spotify?
Oh, never mind. 1.4 billion iPhone and iPad users,
Oh.
which is actually kind of a lot. Anyways, back to the task at hand: Disney Plus versus Apple TV. Well, not that.
Well, not
That's
that.
a topic for another episode. That's not. It's not.
No.
Disney Plus handedly wins.
Yeah.
I will say though, I like a very very few of the shows on Apple TV. The Morning Show, Servant.
Which
Dickinson
one?
was pretty good. Was that?
Which one's Servant?
It's like the horror one.
Okay.
Truth Be Told is pretty good. That's pretty much it. C isn't great. I'm not a huge fan of it. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's good. It's good to have because it's free, but I'm sure once it gets to, like, once our free year runs out, I'm gonna be like, it's not worth it.
Mm.
Disney Plus is for sure more worth it because you get every single Disney movie ever.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, that's
True.
huge. Anyways.
So do you think streaming services are beneficial, or do you think they're a bit too much in terms of content and the accessibility?
They're good for consumers. Instead of buying, 50 movies, you can just subscribe to a service for $7 a month.
Mm-hmm.
It'll outpay itself. It'll meet up with the movies that you'd buy years later. But even then, you still get all the other content, and it's spread out. It's kind of a no-brainer in terms of Disney content. If you want to watch a single Disney movie a month, this pays for itself, and then some, because you can buy a Disney movie for like $25
Mm-hmm.
on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Or you could stream it to your TV, like your Chromecast, Apple TV, Amazon Stick, whatever it's called these days. It does outpay itself, though. I will say, though, some of the movies aren't out yet. For most,
Are you just saying for Disney Plus?
for Disney Plus, yes.
Okay.
Like
what?
some movies aren't out. like Nicolas Cage's what's it called?
National Treasure?
Treasure. The second one's on Disney Plus, but the first one isn't coming until like April of 2020, which is weird. I don't know why they wouldn't include it. National
I guess to
Treasure.
keep people on the app.
I guess. Oh, agreements. Oh. Right, because wasn't it produced by a different... No, I wouldn't say, of course. It's probably Nicolas Cage is arguing for it. Or maybe it just took some time. Who knows? So, yeah, I think they are good for consumers. It's obviously a cheap alternative to paying for a straight-up movie.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, you could argue, if Disney Plus ends, all of your movies go away. Well, yeah, you never, A, pay for the movies, but B, too bad. Whatever. That's what happens with
Too
any
bad.
streaming service. If Spotify dies, all of your music goes with it. Sorry. It's not like you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Google Stadia?
Google what?
Stadia.
No, what is that?
It's a lot of this might go over your head, but basically, I'm sorry, it will. But it's a streaming service for gaming.
Oh.
So what happens is Google's whole idea was like, you can't game on an iPad. You can't play a PC game on an iPad. Well, now you can. What they do is they have a really high-powered PC somewhere else, and they stream the stream of the video to your computer. It's what I use to game. I don't use Google Stadia. I use a service called Shadow. I basically, as most of you know, Macs are not good for gaming. That's like the Mac thing. So instead, I pay for a subscription service that allows me to use a PC that's located in New York, and it streams the video to my computer, and they detect my inputs. So if I press W on my keyboard, that PC in New York will input W when I'm inputting W, and something will happen on the screen. That's the idea. So like I can game on a computer without gaming on my computer. That's the idea around Google Stadia, except it was an absolute flop. Their idea was same concept, stream a PC or a console to whatever device you want without having that PC or console in your actual house. The downside to that is you still have to pay for those games. So, like, the streaming service I have, you can use Steam, which is a really big gaming platform. You can buy whatever games you want. I can just pull those games up on the Shadow and play it on my Shadow. I know you're trying not to fall asleep over here, but stay with me. Google, instead of using a service like Steam, where you can just use your pre-existing games that you've already purchased, you have to rebuy the games through them. So if you want to play a game through Stadia, on top of subscribing to Stadia, you have to buy the games on Stadia. So if I want to play The Witcher 3, I have to buy it on their service. So if that service disappears, my game goes with it. That's the downside of Stadia.
I got you.
Yeah. So, like, if I buy something through Stadia, I can only use it on Stadia. It's on their server. It's not going anywhere. It's on their service. On top of the subscription I pay monthly. It's $10 a month.
Oh, that's stupid.
It's dumb. Instead of using Steam, which uses your current library of games. It's weird. It's funky. That took way too long to explain. I just want to get all the details hammered out. But that's like Stadia was a flop. Google didn't do a good job. Not because I'm an Apple fanboy or anything, because I'm not.
He is.
I'm not.
He is. Everyone knows you. I don't even try to.
I'm not. But the reason why Google Stadia flopped is because of that concept, among other things. Input lag, the quality of the stream, stuff like that. Simple stuff like that smaller companies have been able to nail. But anyways, and you think with Google, the biggest search engine in the entire world. I know. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. We've hit that. Sure, let's enable sorting.
So you think it's good for consumers? Is it going to be good for the?
It's good for consumers.
What about the?
It's bad if you hate capitalism. Because think about it, Disney's making a crap ton of money off of this.
Well, Disney already makes a crap ton of money.
Right, but this is even more. Well, it's not in Disney's eyes. This is pennies, but still, this is like they're moving into the services industry.
Mm-hmm.
As hardware gets better and better, people don't need to upgrade their phones, which is why Apple was moving into services because that's the longevity.
Do you think this industry is going to die out just like cable did?
A lot of people are saying it is. I don't really know what could die out about it.
Well, there's going to be so many streaming services that you're not going to be able to choose which one.
Right, but it's not going to die. If people want to watch content.
Or do you think it's going to go the other way around? Like they're going to offer packages of different streaming services like cable used to do.
So ever since net neutrality disappeared, a lot of internet providers have been, we'll include Hulu with your subscription to our internet. So on top of the 500 megabytes internet, you get Hulu Plus or whatever they offer you, which is good for people that, want something with their internet. Oh, I get free Hulu. Sick. Look at me, guys. Here's my Hulu password. Use it. It's good in that sense, the net neutrality repeal, but it's bad for everything else. The whole idea around a streaming service is you can watch whatever content you want. It's like a buffet. Think of it as a buffet, okay? You pay, $7 a month, and you do whatever the heck you want. That's the freedom of it. There are so many streaming services out right now. I could probably name 10. Want me to name 10?
Go for it.
I can think of 5. Actually, no, I can think of more.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus,
Mm-hmm.
Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
Hulu,
Mm-hmm.
Amazon Prime TV.
Doesn't ABC have one?
I'm sure. Oh yeah, PlayStation View, and then ABC, and then get the picture. Freeform. I don't know who uses Freeform. The Hallmark Channel, which our mom adores. So stuff like that. A lot of channels, instead of being packaged with a cable plan, like, you get 800 channels with your cable. Instead of that, you can subscribe to each individual channel, which the idea is you save more money because you're not watching 800 channels a month. I mean, come on, who does that? That's kind of sad if you are. You're a really weird person if you can watch 800 channels.
Stop being so judgmental.
That is literally impossible. I would be surprised if you watched 10 different channels. I'd be like, whoa, you watch content on 10 different channels, which is the problem with the streaming service because there's so many of them coming out. Like, what am I going to do with all my money? I want to watch Disney, but I also want to watch, that really cool Breaking Bad show that doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does exist, but you can still watch it. Or I want to watch Seinfeld. Who owns the right to Seinfeld?
Hulu, maybe?
Oh, probably. Friends. Like, if I want to watch Friends and Seinfeld, you have to subscribe to 2 different streaming services.
Wait, have you ever seen Friends?
I've never seen a single episode of
I think
Friends.
I'm on season 2. It's pretty good.
Is it on Hulu or Netflix?
Netflix.
Okay.
But I think it's going to get taken off soon.
So Netflix has Friends for now, and Seinfeld is owned by Hulu. The rights.
Hold on. We should probably check that.
Yeah. Let's fact check it, guys. Who owns the rights to Seinfeld? Sony, but that's distribution. Netflix.
Seinfeld isn't on Netflix, is it?
Netflix acquires the global streaming rights to Netflix.
Did you just say Netflix acquires the global streaming rights to Netflix?
Sorry, to Seinfeld. I thought Hulu had it. No? What's up with this? Oh. I guess they traded. So Seinfeld is on Netflix. I know The Office is on Netflix, right?
Seinfeld isn't on Netflix. It's not coming up.
They might have gotten it back then because this is from September, so it's been 4 months. Oh gosh, Warner Media, CBS All Access, NBC Universal, Viacom. I don't even know what that is. Dude, there's so many streaming services.
It's crazy.
Dude. I mean, streaming services are good because people can cut the cable. Cable cutters.
I know, but now this is going to be the new cable.
Yeah, but at least you have control over it. You don't have to pay, $120 a month for, 50 channels just because you want to watch 5 of them. You can literally choose each individual
They
channel.
could, team up, Netflix and, whatever.
Which...
Apple TV, I don't know. They could team up. Be like, hey, pay this amount, you'll get both of us.
So, funny you mention that. So, Apple, Google, and Amazon very recently, as of yesterday, made an agreement to make pretty much all smart home devices universally compatible and private and secure and stuff like that, which is ironic coming from a company, Google. Anyways, it's cool because the whole basis was, we're going to make smart home devices secure because obviously, why wouldn't you want your smart home devices to be secure? They live inside your house.
Hold on, wait, I have a story.
Story time.
Oh, okay. I saw this video on, I think it was Instagram, of a hacker got into a camera in a little girl's room. He started talking to her and
Yeah.
so creepy.
I saw that too. That was
Not a good time. No, it's just. Ugh.
It's kind of, it's very creepy, but it's also
Mhm.
kind of sad
Yeah.
how easy it is to hack into a smart device. Let's see. Apple, Amazon, Google, and the Zigbee Alliance have all teamed up to make a smart home standard. The new working group went live today under the name of Project Connected Home over IP with announcement blogs from Google, Apple, Zigbee, and a new website, connectedhomeip.com. The name doesn't sound too catchy until you realize Connected Home over IP abbreviates to CHIP. Ooh.
Aww.
Which across all these blog posts is quietly used only a single time in the official FAQ. Okay, cool. So according to their website, quote, and I quote, the goal of the Connected Home over IP project is to simplify development for manufacturers and increase compatibility for consumers. Okay. That's good. Interesting. So Apple uses theirs over Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Amazon, okay, IP. Okay, so basically they have 2 goals here. One is making them more secure. And 2, making them more compatible. So previously, if you had a Google speaker and an Amazon speaker, they couldn't communicate with each other. Now I guess the goal is to do that based on this article, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Anyways, I digress. But that was the cool team up thing that I, jumped to when because I remember reading about it yesterday while I was hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
But back to the topic at hand. What was your point? Streaming services. Was it that
I
they
don't know.
should
You
band
cut me
together?
off.
Sorry. Hit me.
I don't know what I was saying.
Dang it. But yeah, it'd be cool if we could get some connected, like a bundle, which actually Disney is doing Hulu Plus and ESPN Plus.
Really?
Yeah, for like $13 a month, which is actually not terrible because it's basically ESPN Plus for free if you think about it. Disney Plus subscription plus your Hulu, you get free ESPN. Like if you're already subscribed to Hulu and you have plans or are already subscribed to Disney Plus, just do the Hulu and the
Mhm.
Disney, and then you get ESPN, which is funky because I am now realizing that Disney owns ESPN.
Yes.
Disney
owns a lot. Like I was in a comm class last semester, and like we looked at we were discussing monopolies and oligopoly and stuff like that. So and there was this chart of like Disney would be a bubble here, and then it would be connected to all that it's owned to, and it was the biggest thing on the chart. And it owns like stuff you wouldn't even imagine. Like I forget, but I was like, wow. Just
Disney
like
is
thinking,
a giant.
it's crazy.
Because they own, what is it, Fox,
Mm-hmm.
which
Not Fox News.
21st Century Fox,
Yeah.
like the movie company,
Yes.
which is in of itself a huge acquisition. Can you tap your mic real quick? Okay, so it's on. Okay, good. It's just really quiet.
My voice.
Say something.
Hello.
Oh yeah, your voice is very not healthy. This will be a treat to edit. What? What? I gotta pump up your volume, bro.
I apologize for being sick.
No, it's not that. It's just it's funky. Anyways, let's refer back to our sheet. Oh, are they replacing cable?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
so. I wouldn't be surprised if cable died out within the next couple of years.
Oh, cable is dying for sure. But are they
Like
gonna
if
do
it was officially dead.
like it's going to die in the next year probably.
Not in the next year. That's pretty soon. Or
I
maybe
think
it'll
it-
just be a handful of channels.
I think, or what they could do is internet providers could just start altering their bundles instead of using cable. They're like, oh, we'll give you Disney Plus and Hulu and Netflix all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Keep you, please. We need you. Because all they care about is their numbers. They
Yeah.
just want, oh, we have 2.5 million customers across America, which is actually not a lot at all. But back to the point. It's killing cable, but I don't know if it'll be the replacement for cable. I don't know what could be the replacement for cable.
Yeah.
But the idea of a lot of people having subscriptions is just kind of wacky to me.
Well, I think streaming services is like the new thing. The heck was that?
Is your thing plugged in?
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, it's fine.
Tap it like the cable. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Anyways,
As I was saying,
yes.
the streaming service is definitely the new norm.
Yes.
But I think I'm gonna go back on what I said earlier. Like maybe cable won't die out, at least
Oh.
anytime soon.
Why?
Well, older demographics, they're not gonna abandon their cable.
True.
Younger people, sure.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So actually, it won't die out anytime soon, really.
Yeah, no.
It's dying.
It is dying,
Just
yeah.
a slow death,
It's
essentially.
a slow, painful death. Yeah.
Yes. And it's not like they can do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
They can't be like, oh, well, they could actually. Or they just lose cable. but they can still, oh, here's internet talk, and that's pretty much it. That's all we can offer you, because hashtag streaming services. I don't know. That's a good point.
Yeah. And cable has a lot like the news,
We still have cable.
weather. Yeah.
That's weird, bro. Yeah, because local channels is a
Mhm.
big thing for most people. Like, a lot of people, when they're asked, are like, I just want my local channels. Let's see, hold on. But yeah, it's funky. That's really funky. Huh. Cord cutting only sucks if you're trying to replace cable. Or, sorry, replicate cable. Which is actually good. Yeah, I feel like it's a majority. Like, the only thing you're missing out on cutting your cable is the local channels.
Mm.
Which I'm sure there's an app out there. I don't know what it's called, but I know there's stuff out there. You can buy a freaking satellite. Just buy a
Wait,
disc.
what?
You can buy like a
Oh,
satellite
to
dish,
put on your house.
and that gets all your local channels.
yeah.
Easy fix.
That's been like that for ages. Like Dish did that a
Right,
lot.
but like you could do that,
Still.
and that would solve it. You convert it to like a, I don't know, some sort of input. I don't know what
I
input
mean,
to.
that's just not a new idea, right?
It's not. But if you're really worried about losing that when you cut your cable, just do that. Or get an app. One of the two. So yeah, definitely it's definitely killing cable,
Mm-hmm.
but it'll be a while before it replaces it. Do streaming services just feed into capitalism? We already talked about this, right? It kind of does. But it's
For sure.
it's only a bad thing if you hate capitalism. Easy answer.
Jeez.
I mean,
Should, we,
let's be real.
should we just leave it at that?
Most people, I don't know. Guys, comment down below if you're a socialist.
Stop.
Oh man, I mean, it's really only a problem if you're a socialist, right? Because you're like, big corporations.
Well, yeah, big
Gosh
corporations
darn you,
suck.
Disney, you big giant company.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like these streaming services because they're owned by big corporations.
I hate that argument. I hate it. I despise it.
A lot
Oh
of,
yeah?
a lot of people
Oh.
close to me do, but like,
You hate big corporations? How are you getting the energy that you're feeding off of right now? Huh?
okay, chill.
Your house is running off of energy that's provided by big corporations. Oh, you wanna pay $7 for a carrot? Yeah, okay. Yeah, do that at Whole Foods. Actually, that's a corporation. Never mind. Do that at your local farmers market.
Stop.
Yeah,
And yeah, big corporations suck, but they're so ingrained
they
in.
don't even suck. What's bad about them?
They're just so annoying, man.
How are they annoying?
And don't they?
Sure, they own everything, but why do you care? Why? What do you want to take that job? Yeah.
Stop being so argumentative. Chill. Take a chill pill. Calm down. Okay.
She starts hyperventilating. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off on you, socialist, communist, whatever. Sorry.
You need to just quit while you're ahead,
Sorry,
man.
I'm not even ahead. Anyways. Yes, it feeds into capitalism, but whatever. Who cares? Whatever. Anyways.
Our society sucks. Whatever.
It doesn't. What's bad about our society, Cass? Huh? Tell me. Just whisper in my ear. Tell me.
I'm not going to go into that right now.
Tell me.
Moving on.
Go into it.
Are the varieties necessary?
No, but it's good for big business. I mean, yeah, but like, hello, maximize revenue.
I know, but it's just, I can't get over how overwhelming it feels to have all these,
You're overwhelmed.
with all these streaming services.
So many choices.
Too many choices.
Should I go with the red food coloring or the green food coloring.
Are
Or
you
the
okay?
yellow. I'm making an aside. I mean, the variety's
saying.
cool. You don't have to subscribe to AT&T now or whatever it is if you don't want to.
Still.
There's a demographic for every streaming service. Although, to be fair, I hate the fact that channels are getting... I think that's a bit much.
What?
Like, NBC. Sorry. NBC has their all-access thing, or like CBS has their own. ABC has their own. That's annoying. $5 a month for what? 2 shows I'm going to watch on the ABC channel? I mean, come on.
Well, then, like you said, don't get it.
Well, yeah, but for people that want that one show on ABC.
That's what my point is.
Right.
It's overwhelming.
That's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. So you have to cut corners where you can. Unless you really want that show on ABC or Freeform or whatever. Nobody watches Freeform. What was Freeform originally? I know they changed their name.
ABC Family.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I figured it'd be more obscure, like Twilight. I don't know. Sorry. Anyways. Varieties, they're not necessary. Basic answer?
I would say so, yeah.
Not necessary. Speaking to the mic, Cass.
I would say so, yeah.
There you go. Anyways. What's bad about them? That's a big one. There's a lot to hate about them. Like you said, the variety. There's too much. Too much variety. The consumers don't want all that. And actually, yeah, that's a big point.
Mm-hmm.
Because like you have to manage so many subscriptions. Which I guess is a one-time thing per month, but still, you're paying $7 a month to watch The Mandalorian, and that's it. Like, all I've really watched... Sam, hi. One sec.
Mm-hmm.
Just stretching.
Yep.
Just taking a stretch. Like you said, on Disney Plus, there's The Mandalorian. If that's all you're watching, you're paying $7 a month for The Mandalorian. 4 episodes a month. At that point, I just try to get someone's login. Like, oh, bro.
That's what people do, yeah.
Because it's not like illegal or anything. There's no rules against it. You have different accounts. We have our own accounts. It's under the same.
It's like a family thing.
Yeah, it's like a family thing. But yeah, that's bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad. But also, like we said, the future of streaming services, who knows? Who knows if Disney Plus is going to be around in a year? Netflix probably will be, but all these smaller ones, who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Apple TV Plus, who knows if that's going to die in a year? Because most people, I feel like, that are subscribed to Apple TV Plus have it from that free year from their phone.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. It's a cool, I get 12 months of it for free? What? And then after the 12 months, they're like, I don't really know what I want to do with it. Do I want to keep paying for it? Incentives, Cass. Incentives.
Yep.
That's funky.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird one for sure. Anyways, I know Verizon offers it for, 6 months? Disney Plus?
Do they?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
which we noticed when we changed to T-Mobile. By the way, we changed to T-Mobile.
And it sucks.
It doesn't what? Excuse
My
you?
service is worse, Ryan.
All right, to be fair, the coverage isn't as good. Okay, to all of you that say, oh, Verizon has the best coverage. You're right. It does, okay. Here's the food chain, ready? Verizon, and then directly below it, probably T-Mobile. A little bit lower, AT&T, and then Sprint. Sprint is trash. If you have Sprint, you are being ripped off. They're the worst. They're horrible. They're trash. Don't buy Sprint, please. Okay. Is the growing amount of streaming services going to be its downfall? I think this is a question that you formulated.
Yeah.
Want to elaborate on that?
Well, no, I think we already went over it. Like, is it going to die out just like cable did? Because cable introduced so many, like, options, like, so many channels that no one really could access or, like, want to watch them all.
I don't think that's I think that's part of the reason, but it's also because people started realizing, oh, I'm paying a hundred.
But then it keeps on getting the price increases,
Right.
which is happening a bit
Which
with
is
Netflix.
like, oh,
No, it's happening a bit with Netflix. Like they keep on upping their price.
really?
Yeah.
I don't have Netflix, so I have no idea. What was it originally?
I don't know. It was. We can look that up.
But it's good for their business, honestly.
Yeah. But I'm just saying. Now
Do
that-
older subscriptions get that same pricing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh. So back in April. That's funky. That's
Mhm.
not even a small increase. I was saying like, 50 cents, $1. It's a whole $2 a month. So it's originally $10.99,
Mhm.
then it went to $12.99. I feel like it was cheaper than
I
that.
think it was cheaper than.
Wasn't it like
$9.99?
$8.99?
Something like that, and it keeps on increasing, which is what cable did.
Yeah, well, that's, I mean, it took a lot
Oh.
longer for people to realize, but yeah.
Yeah.
Original Netflix pricing. I didn't even think about that, which is a good point because a lot of people complain about their cable bills going up.
Yeah.
It originally costed $7.99, and then in April 2014, they announced that they would raise it to $9.99.
And they kept on
Oh,
getting.
but actually,
What?
But to be fair, they did say that customers that had the $7.99 plan would keep that pricing, that same $7.99 pricing, until May of 2016. So not until 2 years later they went to the $9.99. Oh. This is for HD. Standard definition is different. I don't know. I've never ever used Netflix ever. I want to pull up just like a table of Netflix pricing. Okay. So, their cheapest one is $8.99. You get one screen. That's pretty much it.
Mm-hmm.
Their next tier is $12.99. You can get 2 screens at once. You get regular HD. So like instead of crappy standard definition, you get HD. And then their premium you get Ultra HD. Which is like Quad HD. Or is that 4K? Which is actually kind of big. 4K for wow. That's funky though. So for $16 a month, you can stream in 4K, and they get 4 screens. But that's it. That's the only differences between those tiers is the quality and the amount of screens you get. That's pretty much it. The most streamed Netflix show is The Office, followed by Friends, followed by Parks and Recreation, followed by Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Flash is at 0.54%.
I like that show.
Is it still good?
I haven't caught up
Oh.
in a very long time.
So we don't know if it's good or not.
We do not know. It was good in the beginning.
Is that what the new Flash guy?
There's only one Flash guy.
The younger dude that's kind of funny, but tries a bit too hard? What's his name?
Grant Gustin?
Cool. I've never seen the show. I've only seen
Why are you
the Fire Stick.
Oh.
One of our aunts has
No. Anyway.
Anyways. Tilt your mic up a bit. That might be the issue, actually. Like, just. Yeah, there you go. That better?
I don't know.
It's a bit better. Back to the questions, because we have more.
Well, we kind of went over these.
We kind of did, actually. Are they the future? Yeah, we already did that. Grandma streaming service going to be a downfall? Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
If you yeah. Can they replace cable? Yeah. What's good about them? We already touched on that, really. Everything about them is good except for the variety. I feel like is the verdict today. Any advice? I feel like I'm not well versed in the realm of streaming services.
Me neither.
I don't watch Netflix, which I feel like a lot of people. I feel like that's like the baseline.
Yeah.
I feel like if you stream your TV, I feel like Netflix is the go-to. Then maybe Hulu. What does Hulu have? I know they have
I don't know. I don't have
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale.
Handmaid's Tale. Can't even say it right. What a weirdo. So yeah, that's that. Oh, people love talking about Donald Trump impeachment. That just happened, by the way.
Mhm.
Just to give you some context. Literally just happened. I don't know. We're at 46 and a half minutes.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's not terrible.
I think we had a good talk about streaming
Yeah, I
services.
feel like that was quality convo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure we'll be ripped apart. I'm sure we'll be ripped apart on it somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, final verdict.
I
Thoughts
like
on streaming
them.
services?
I like them.
I feel like I like them, but in like 10 years, I'll be like, ugh.
Mm.
I'll probably get
We
tired.
can
of
already
them.
tell they're going to be overwhelming.
They will be. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe like a way to cheat that, they'll reduce the pricing significantly.
I don't think they will.
I don't know.
We'll see.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
But yeah, actually, I have no idea. You're subscribed to Disney Plus,
Mm-hmm. And Netflix.
and that's it.
Well, I have your Apple TV thing.
Yeah, but that's an afterthought.
Yeah.
That'll probably not stick around. Although I'll probably keep subscribing to it because I kind of like the shows actually. But maybe it's because I'm biased. Who knows?
Who knows?
It probably is because I'm biased,
Yeah.
and I want to like it, so I force myself to like them. But they're actually kind of pretty good. But yeah, I have Disney Plus
Mhm.
and Apple TV Plus.
Nice.
But we have the Netflix account, right?
Yeah, we do.
I can use that, right?
Yes, you can.
Maybe I should try
You
Netflix.
should.
We have this conversation with Kayla.
Oh my gosh, I just got an email from Netflix.
They're listening to us, guys. What does it say?
Hold on. Let me open it.
Let me open it.
Oh, they're just telling me about the new shows that they have.
What do they have? I need to learn.
Well, The Irishman. Well, that's a movie, but like, it's apparently really good.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. That's the only thing I saw.
Oh,
I clicked out of
okay.
it.
Cool.
All
Well,
right.
that's fun. Yeah, if you have Disney Plus,
Mm-hmm.
The Mandalorian's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Any of the Marvel movies,
Yep.
always a classic. And then
Disney movie.
it's just Disney movies. If you're a big Disney fan, then Disney Plus is the way to go.
Yep.
And then Apple TV Plus, not really much. I mean, morning show's good, but that's like the big front runner. For All Mankind is good. Everything but C, basically,
In your opinion.
in my opinion. Sorry, I know people love C. I've heard of the finale was actually recently, but I don't really care for that. I didn't really hear much about it. But yeah, that's that. Any
right.
recommendations on your part, or are we good here?
I think we're good.
Sick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into. I hate that. Oh, that feels so cookie cutter. Thank you for tuning into episode 26 of Twin Talk.
Yeah.
Bye now.
Bye.
Oh, we're actually ending it there?
Yeah.
I was just mocking the classic outro.
Oh, I thought that was good.
Oh, I guess we'll stick with it then.
All right. Bye.
Bye.